Ontario cheese factories produce over 70 million pounds of cheddar cheese per year. Ontario cheddar cheese is world famous, having won many international awards. Ontario has been making cheese for over 100 years. This year we are celebrating the centenary of the first cheese factory in Canada, which was established in 1864 in Oxford County, Ontario. Here are some samples of good Canadian cheddar cheese. These rindless packages are wrapped in a plastic film weighing 10, 20, and 40 pounds. The cheese is wrapped and cured in this film, leaving little waste. This is one of the new developments in the Ontario cheese industry. A Stilton-sized cheddar cheese. 90-pound cheddar cheese, both colored and white. The cheese show the factory number, the grade, and the date of manufacture. All of the cheese are made by licensed cheesemakers in sanitary-approved factories. All cheesemakers must take courses of training and undergo strict apprenticeship before they obtain their license. Cheese is made only from the highest quality milk. Cheese is cut up in consumer-sized packages, placed in plastic bags. The air is evacuated, and these 1 or 2 pound wedges will be ready for the consumer. Such a package will protect the cheese from mold and drying out and presents a very attractive appearance. Besides cheddar cheese, we make over 50 different varieties in Ontario, some of which are shown here. The black wax cheese is a Romano, Fontina, a Swiss cheese, a small section of Swiss showing the eye formation or holes in the cheese. Large eyes usually indicate good flavor. A brick cheese showing also a well-developed texture or openness in the cheese. Some types of Limburger, which are usually wrapped in aluminum foil. A cut-up piece of Limburger. This particular cheese is a Munster. A wheel of Colby, a wedge of Colby, which is very similar to cheddar but has a very open texture. A blue cheese with veins of blue mold throughout. A Tilsiter cheese, or sometimes called Tilsit cheese. 1 pound baby Goudas in red wax, which have a mild, nutty type of flavor. Camembert, a soft, spreading type of dessert cheese. These are Italian cheese. A Provolone. These are tied with a string and hung up for smoking. Provolone, salami. This is a Montasio cheese. This is a Montasio showing the characteristic texture. This is a Scamorzi. A mozzarella cheese, which is very popular today in pizzas. In thinking of good things to eat, we naturally think of cheese, either for children, main dish, or gourmet's dessert. The variety of types of cheese with different flavors and combinations of flavors aid in making distinctive snacks, sandwiches, salads, entrees, and desserts. Ready to eat as it is, it may be grilled, served in filling soups, baked in soufflés, or grated into sauces. A tray attractively arranged with an assortment of cheese of various colors and flavors, along with crackers, can be used for canapes or hors d'oeuvres. A variety of cheese for easy entertaining keeps well in the refrigerator, wrapped in wax paper or aluminum foil. Here we have some Tilsit, brick, Swiss, Colby, and a Gouda. Gouda cheese can be easily cut up. It makes a very attractive table decoration and slices well, in addition to looking very pleasing on the plate. Besides looking attractive, cheese provides very excellent source of protein in the daily meal. Sliced provolone, which is of Italian origin, is smoky flavor. All of these types are made in Ontario, although some of the basic methods were developed in Europe centuries ago. We make cheese in Ontario just as well or better than the original counterparts. Some of the soft cheese. These types of cheese are soft and spreading. They usually contain a greater amount of moisture and are a little more perishable. Camembert cheese. These types can usually be spread on crackers. This is a blue cheese. This particular cheese was made at the Dairy Science Department of the Ontario Agricultural College. The blue veins of the mold, Penicillium roqueforti, give you a very spicy, piquant flavor. It adds zest to the meal, besides providing a good source of protein and many of the essential vitamins. The finished plate, showing soft spreading cheese placed on crackers along with olives and relishes. Other methods by which cheese can be served. Cheese are usually classified into three main groups: the soft, medium soft, and the hard or hard grating. The soft cheese contain a high percentage of moisture and are used for spreading on crackers or bread. Medium soft cheese can be used for slicing or for sandwiches, and the hard and hard grating cheese are used for grating into soups and sauces. Slices of provolone on rye bread. Gouda with plain crackers. The cheese in the center might be a cottage cheese in the hollowed out pineapple. Cottage cheese is often served with fruit or chives to give added flavor. Here it is flavored with pieces of pineapple. Cottage cheese is soft, spreading, is a very good source of protein and is very low in fat. It is excellent for people who are weight conscious. The grating type of cheese, Romano, covered with black wax. It is a very hard, dry cheese and grates very readily. Very desirable as a source of flavor for soups and as a condiment to spaghetti and many different uses. Cheddar cheese is good on top of macaroni. When baked, the cheese will then melt and form a nice golden crust. To the dietitian or the nutritionist, the most important point to consider is that cheese is a concentrated source of many of the milk nutrients. The finished cheese contains a large proportion of the milk proteins, minerals, fat, and the fat-soluble vitamins of milk. Grated cheese can be easily sprinkled on soups like cream of asparagus soup or other types of soup. It does a great deal to add zest to the meal. Cheddar cheese can be cut up and used as a garnish in a salad such as this. Blue cheese can also be used to advantage in a salad. Swiss cheese and ham go very well together on rye bread. An open-faced sandwich with Swiss cheese and rye is now being prepared. Blue cheese is very delightful on a bun and gives a little spice to a lunch or snack. A plate such as this with a variety of cheese and fruit would be suitable for any occasion, a luncheon or an afternoon tea. Here's cheese and tomato, cubes of cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, brick, cheddar in a split wiener, Limburger, all delightful ways in which cheese can be used to add interest to a meal. There is a cheese for almost every taste, and its widespread use will greatly aid in the nutrition of the nation.